So here in Saline County, we serve approximately 130,000 residents, and top of mind is accessibility. Something that we strive for is minimal clicks and ease of user access on all of our citizens and residents. And when looking at Revize really had a lot to offer with that. A lot of experience working with counties, municipalities, helping us go in and cut out a lot of the fat, if you will. There were a lot of pages that had just been added upon added and didn't need to be there, and just better navigation. And so all of that we found with Revize, and that was very helpful for all of our residents. With Revize, they walk with you step by step. And one of the first things that we saw after we had selected Revize of going through the RFP process was the one-on-one meetings of meeting with us to figure out what our needs were, what our goals were with the new website, what are some things that we're looking for as far as design goes. And they were able to take all of those needs, all of those thoughts, and present us with several design concepts. And then we were able to then kind of go in and skim it down and really kind of fine tune what we were looking for as the new SalineCounty.org. I mean, that was something else that set Revize apart from our old website. Is if we wanted to make changes, we had to go through step by step by step of hierarchy to be able to make changes and reach the top of the old website company, versus with Revize, we all have access. And so we can change pages, we can change locations, we can change names, all of that with just the click of a fingertip. And we are so thankful to have that availability. Since launching our website, things have become a lot more accessible. Prior to us going with this new website with Revize, we actually had about 4 or 5 different county websites, and we really wanted to condense all of that down. Yes, we want to be fiscally responsible with our taxpayer dollars, but also we want to make it easy to navigate to all the different departments and offices under the Saline County government umbrella. When it came to developing the new website, we wanted our website to be the front door of Saline County. We wanted to be a one-stop shop. You could go to one website and that could immediately link you back to those different cities, different chambers, schools, and so forth, because we want to advertise all of the things we have to offer, not just our cities, but our schools, our healthcare, our businesses, our community events, and really just our community in general. We truly believe that Saline County is a great place to live, work, and play, and our website puts that on full display right there on the homepage. When AI first came out with the different platforms, I think it wasn't a question of what are we going to do, but, how can we best use it? And we learned about this AI tool that Revize had just launched, where it goes in and it'll train itself by learning the different pages, the documents on your website, and thinking about, some of the goals that we set with our new website, which was, how can we set it to where it's minimal clicks, and how can we quickly get information to the residents? And the AI search feature just made perfect sense. It has since helped out a lot of residents if they've got question about maybe a certain service that our county government offers, but they may not know as far as what department or what office that falls under. And they can simply ask the AI assistant on the homepage, and the AI assistant will then go and pull that information and immediately spit it back out. Definitely go with Revize if you can. They have been absolutely phenomenal to work with. Not only are they going to help you meet the needs of yesterday and today, but they're going to help you meet the needs of your future. There's been a lot of things happen since we signed our contract with Revize. AI wasn't a big thing 3 years ago, but now it is. And Revize, they embraced that, and they offered tools, they offered resources to us. The federal government has come down with some ADA requirements for next year for local governments that meet our size. And again, Revize was a step ahead of the curve there, and they developed a tool to go in and make sure that your website is ADA compliant. So not only does it help our public in finding information, but it also helps us as far as the local government administrators know that we're getting the right, accurate information to our citizens, and that we are consistent and compliant with all standards. And again, we're building for the future. We're not just communicating to the audiences of today and yesterday, but we're communicating to the audiences that will reach out to us tomorrow, next month, and in the years to come.